Okay, so I'm just gonna start with my little experiment really quick, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this balloon, I'm gonna rub it on my head, and I'm gonna hold it over my salt and pepper mixture right here. And then afterwards, we'll talk a little bit about what's going on with the chemistry. So here's my balloon. Give myself a really nice little hairdo. Okay, so now that we have static electricity on the balloon, we're gonna hold it over the plate. And you can actually see the salt hopping off the plate, hopefully. So now this is what my balloon looks like. So we're mostly pepper on there, but we do have some salt, it seems. Yeah, that's all pepper. Okay, so we have all pepper on the balloon right now. So let's talk a little bit about what's happening and why that's happening. So when I rub the balloon on my head, I'm creating a negative charge on the balloon, which is the static electricity. And before we talk about what happened, there's something called polarity that we need to address. So polarity is basically like the magnetic tendency. Think about it like orientation of which side the magnet is on, which pole. So the pepper is going to jump onto the balloon because it polarizes easier than the salt, which is basically saying that the pepper flake, the electrons are moving mostly to one side of the pepper flake, leaving one end positive and the other end negative. So the positive end is attracted to the negative ions on the balloon, and that's why it's jumping. So salt has some of this polarity, but it doesn't do it as well, so you don't get as much of the pull. But I noticed if you do hold it closer to the plate, you can see some of the salt crystals jump up to the balloon and then fall back down. And another reason why this might be happening, why the pepper is sticking to the balloon and the salt is not, is because the salt is heavier than the pepper. So the pepper's lighter, it's easier for it to come off the plate and connect those positively charged ends of the pepper to the negatively charged static electricity on the balloon. And the salt is heavier, so even if it does come up to the balloon, it kind of just seems like it falls back down. And another cool thing is that you can also see some of the salt and pepper jump onto the balloon and then kind of fly off. My mom is going to kill me for the mess that I just made on her table. But this is happening because the pepper is grabbing an electron when it's touching the balloon. It's taking an electron from the balloon, making it negatively charged instead of positively charged, which is what it was before. And hence it's going to fall back down. So yeah, that's basically it with the polarities and my salt and pepper experiment. I hope you enjoyed it. It was fun for me, and that's all I got.